If your dog sometimes walks away from you and chooses to be alone, pay attention to that moment. Because most people misunderstand it. It doesn't look important. It doesn't feel dramatic. But something very real is happening there. And almost no one notices it. At first, it feels small. You were just together. Same room. Same space. And then, your dog stands up. No signal. No reason you can see. They just leave. They walk into another room. Find a quiet spot. Lie down and settle. No checking on you. No asking for attention. Just stillness. And if you're honest, there's a thought that appears. Why did they leave? Because we've been taught something very simple. Closeness means love. Distance means something changed. But with dogs, that logic doesn't always apply. In natural canine behavior, constant proximity isn't how connection works. In a stable group, animals don't stay together all the time. They spread out. Some rest. Some observe. Some move independently. But the bond doesn't disappear. It becomes quieter. And this is where things start to shift. Because for a dog, rest is not just rest. It's vulnerability. When a dog lies down, their awareness drops. Their reactions slow. Their guard lowers. They are, biologically, more exposed. So the real question isn't, why did they go somewhere else? The real question is, why do they feel safe enough to leave? Because a dog that doesn't feel secure doesn't create distance. It stays close. It watches you, follows you, keeps contact. Not just out of love, but out of necessity. But a dog that feels safe does something very different. It lets go. It creates space. And that's where attachment becomes almost invisible. Not loud. Not demanding. But deeply stable. Underneath that quiet behavior, something biological is happening. When a dog feels emotionally connected to you, their nervous system begins to settle. Stress levels decrease. Their body shifts into a calmer state. And part of that process involves oxytocin. It's often called the bonding hormone. But more than that, it's a signal of safety. When oxytocin is active, the need for constant reassurance fades. The dog doesn't need to stay next to you, to feel connected to you, because the connection is already internal. And this isn't random behavior. It's something shaped over thousands of years. Dogs that were able to form stable, calm bonds with humans were the ones that stayed. The ones that adapted. The ones that became what dogs are today. So what you're seeing now isn't just a habit. It's evolution expressing itself, quietly. But here's what most people don't realize: independence in a dog is not always distance. Sometimes, it's the clearest form of trust. Because it means your presence has become predictable, stable, safe. Your dog doesn't need to check on you, doesn't need to follow you everywhere, doesn't need to stay close to feel connected. And that's where the misunderstanding happens. People see space and assume something is missing. But in reality, nothing is missing. Something has settled. Of course, behavior always has context. If a dog suddenly changes, sharply, if they withdraw in a way that feels different, it can reflect something internal. Discomfort. Stress. A shift you can't see yet. But when the behavior is calm, consistent, and quiet, it tells a different story. It means your dog feels safe enough to not need you every second. And that kind of safety is almost invisible. It doesn't follow you. It doesn't ask for attention. It simply exists. So the next time your dog walks away and chooses to be alone, just notice it. Because in that moment, your dog isn't leaving you. It's trusting you. It was never distance. It was safety. It was connection.